have a card reading for, I believe it's a group of people who has been feeling a little bit like off their rocker lately. Like that's a term that's been coming to me a lot, off their rocker. I got 5 of Cups here, and if you can look at the picture, it's a little bit of a chaotic, sort of not feeling the best energy, right? I feel like there's like a need for you to sit on something a little bit longer before taking action, because I honestly feel like your head is so clouded with whatever it is that you're dealing with right now. We have 6 of Pentacles reversed here when I split the deck. It just feels like someone who has been so distracted lately, and not because like you're doing a bad job or like it's anything bad that you've done. It's just like, I don't know, it's just so confusing. Like I sat down to film and I felt like my head is just fuzzy and I'm just like kind of dissociated. Page of Wands here. I feel really like stuck as well. I feel like there's like an energy of stuckness. 3 of Swords reversed, 9 of Swords reversed, which is good. We have the Emperor coming out as well. A lot of chaos in your life, maybe not really feeling like yourself, maybe feeling like you're spread too thin, or like you're thinking of too many things at one time. It's like I have like this bombardment of ideas coming at me all at once, but I'm not able to really like lock into one thing. So you might be feeling that way too, like unable to really lock in and focus. Feels like there's a lot of like restless energy, a lot of not being able to focus on one thing, having too many ideas or too many goals, or like this sense of urgency that is not motivating you, but rather keeping you from doing anything. So you could have been feeling like super, super stuck lately, like just not really able to bring any of your ideas into fruition because you're so overwhelmed with how many choices you have, type of energy. So I'm gonna pull a few more and see what else comes out, but it's so chaotic. I feel scattered. I feel distracted. I feel disappointed, but it's not. I just saw 222 on my timer. It's not your fault. I just keep feeling the need to reiterate to you that it is not your fault, and that you are being protected from something for a reason, because you're not quite ready to fully embody this new energy, or like this new whatever it is that you're working on. This is going to be for people who've been working on something or really thinking about something. Maybe you've taken a lot of steps towards something that you've been really passionate about. It feels like a passion project type of deal. So if you've been like, I don't know, wanting to start a business, or if you've been wanting to like post content, or if you've been wanting to like, I don't know, be like just something, do something, step into some sort of like new authentic version of yourself, but you just Devil on the bottom of the deck right here as I split it, as I'm yapping. Oh my God, I just dropped it on the ground. See, just chaotic. Chaotic, let's see what else. Oh my God, so much is happening. The Hierophant reversed. Oh my God. We do have 4 of Cups though. We got 5 of Cups, but we got 4 of Cups too. So it's just like all this craziness, I feel like I hesitate to say this because I don't want to be like one of those tarot readers that tells you that somebody's out to get you and someone is you know. And I think that you should be able to discern whether or not that is true. Like if I say that it seems like someone is meddling in your energy, or meddling in like, I don't know, blocking your success, like you should be able to know if that is realistic for you. Like if no one immediately comes to mind, or if that just sounds crazy, then this isn't your reading. But I definitely do feel like there is some sort of like interference in your energy, whether that's someone sending you evil eyes, whether that is somebody just like getting in your way, or maybe like talking about you, or just doing something to kind of like keep you in this state of like disruption. It could even be like bad influences in your life. Like for example, if you're trying to get sober and you're around people that drink all the time, or like if you're trying to stop smoking and you're around people that smoke and like make you feel bad for not smoking, or like if you're trying to like eat different, or like cut out soda or something, and people like either make fun of you for it, or like make you feel bad for it, or like try to like tempt you with like whatever it is that you're trying to like give up for yourself, which is none of their business. That's like the sort of energy here. Or like if you're, I don't know, if you're trying to spend less time on your phone, or like if you're trying to just like, you're trying to make some sort of change, and there's like this jealousness, this like person that, or a group of people, it could be a group, this person or group of people that does not want to see you turn into who they know you could be. and who you know you could be as well. I just looked over to the side here and there's a dead bee, so bees could be significant. That could also be symbolic of like somebody wanting to see you fail. They're not gonna say it to your face, obviously, because they don't want to out themselves as being like a secret hater, right? But it feels like someone that might be your friend to your face, but then they go behind your back and talk about you, or they kind of like revel in your failures. Like, for example, if you tell them like, oh yeah, I'm working on this thing, or like I have this dream or aspiration, like, are they the first one to jump in and tell you like all the reasons why they don't think it could work, or like they like make fun of it, or like laugh at it, or like they treat you like a joke? And I don't think that they actually think that. I think that they want you to think that people perceive you that way, but they know that as soon as you wake up and realize like your actual power and your actual potential, they're scared of what you can achieve. They don't want to be left behind. They don't want to be left in the dust. They are afraid to be authentic in the way that you have been putting yourself out there and being authentic for like years now, it feels like. And it feels like you haven't really been reaping the full benefits of that yet, but it's coming. The cicadas just got louder when I said that. It's coming, okay? So I know you're confused right now. I know you may not be feeling super motivated or super like confident in which direction you're going in, but I saw a reading earlier that said if you are confused, that means you're on the right path, because you have finally reached a point where it's not so clear cut what to do, so you have to rely on your own intuition. So I think that might be a little test of like, can you actually trust yourself? Can you actually lean into what it is that you've been feeling and following for years? This is like years in the making, so this isn't something super new. It's something that you've been like working your way up to for a really long time, and something that you're gonna start reaping the benefits of very soon. So be cautious of people who are super hard on themselves and others, because sometimes, not in all cases, but sometimes people who are super, super insecure do not like to see other people living in their authenticity, because it makes them feel uncomfortable. It triggers them. It triggers their own internalized shame and embarrassment, and they wouldn't personally do what you are doing because it cringes them out. But I need you to realize that cringe is not real. It does not exist. It's stupid. It doesn't matter. It's subjective anyway. What someone else finds cringy, other people don't even care about, like would not even like give a second glance at. It just feels like kind of hateful, like boring. Like these people are just boring. So if you've been finding yourself like just feeling kind of like outcasted in your social circles, just like bored, sick of like the drama, sick of like the gossip, sick of putting other people down in order to feel better, then you might need to distance yourself. You might need to start looking into distancing yourself in order to be able to fully lean into the person that you are becoming, because these people might always see you as who you were or who they used to think you were. And if you can't be your full authentic self around them without them trying to bring you down or trying to humble you or like remind you of who you are, which is really weird because they don't know who you are, obviously, then you need to get away from them and do it quick. Trust yourself, know that you know what's best for you above all, and take care. I love you. If you want a personal reading, I do offer those only on my Etsy. I'll never message you on TikTok. Love you so much.